Welcome back to the Football Referee with Emmy Hikins, Trevor and Femi Madariola.
Women's football now it's growing. It is
Yeah.
growing, and I hope it continues to grow. Palace women, they're now in the top league, the Women's Super League, and I'm sure I'll be going to see them this coming season when the men's team isn't at home.
Yeah.
And I wish them great, but I don't think the fact that a woman's game you can often pay say £10 to go. It usually is about that or a bit less for
Yeah.
youngsters. But a man's ticket now, I mean, I have season ticket, but a man's ticket or an adult ticket for the men's game is what I mean.
Yeah.
Probably comes out to about £40 or more, depending on where you're sitting. So there's a huge discrepancy. So you've got to say, if the women's market isn't attracting as yet that level of interest and therefore financial turnover, then they can't be paid the same amount as the men are paid.
Yeah.
I mean, we might all say that the men's Premier League and football leagues around the world, it's like they live on another planet. I mean, the money they receive seems kind of crazy when you're talking of, £200,000 a week. Even the lower paid player who gets £40,000 a week. Now, women are probably nowhere near that, but they will eventually come up towards it, provided the game keeps growing and that they take the right moves.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a roundabout answer. So I think there shouldn't be a gender pay gap
Yeah.
in most spheres of life. There shouldn't be.
There shouldn't be.
And certainly for people who do the same job, I think it's true that in most situations, women are paid the same as men. But where the market has to come into it, people will pay for what they want to see. And sometimes you've got to reward the people they're paying to see more than those they're not very often paying to see.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, here's a crazy solution or suggestion, rather. So, what if the government stepped in, made a legislation that would then take, say, 20% of the men's wages, for instance, and then use it to compensate for the women's game? So, for instance, Manchester United has male and female, right? And so does Crystal Palace. So if they took 20% off the total wages before it's paid out as deductible, and then use it to compensate the female team, for instance, and that could boost their wages. How do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what I do know is that the clubs like Palace, like Man U and Man City and Arsenal, where there's men's and women's teams,
Yeah.
I think the clubs themselves do a lot of very good funding of.
We're going to take a short break now. The Football Referee will be back shortly. You're listening to the Football Referee with Emmy Hikins, Trevor and Femi Madariola. The Football Referee will be back shortly. Please stay tuned. The Football Referee is looking for sponsors. If you're a business out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you offer, please get in touch on our website, deepstuffrecords.com. And also, if you're looking to get involved on this show, please reach out via our Facebook page, Deep Stuff Radio or Deep Stuff Records. Thank you.